Deep within the Grand Cathedral of Turin, Italy, lies a relic shrouded in centuries of mystery. A linen cloth, its faded surface bearing the faint image of a man who appears to have suffered the brutal torture of crucifixion. This is the Shroud of Turin, a treasure revered by millions as the burial cloth of Jesus Christ. Its very existence sparks intense debate, dividing skeptics and believers for generations. Could this truly be a glimpse into the face of history, a tangible link to the divine? Or is it an elaborate hoax, a testament to human ingenuity and deception? The shroud itself is an unassuming object, a simple piece of linen measuring roughly 14 feet long and 3.5 feet wide. This ancient fabric, though modest in appearance, holds a profound significance that has captivated the minds and hearts of many throughout the centuries. Its texture and weave are typical of the linen used in the ancient Middle East, adding to its mystique and historical allure. Its most striking feature is the faint, yellowish image of a man both front and back. This image, barely perceptible to the naked eye, becomes more pronounced under certain lighting conditions, revealing a hauntingly detailed representation. The figure appears to be that of a man in his 30s, with long hair and a beard, lying in repose. He bears the wounds consistent with crucifixion, wounds that match those described in biblical accounts of Jesus' suffering. These include marks on the wrists and feet, a wound in the side, and numerous scourge marks across the back. The precision and placement of these wounds have led many to believe that the shroud could indeed be the burial cloth of Jesus Christ. Adding to the intrigue, the image appears to be a photographic negative, visible with greater clarity when inverted. This discovery, made in the late 19th century by amateur photographer Secondo Pia, revealed details that were not visible to the naked eye, sparking a renewed interest and debate about the shroud's origins and authenticity. The shroud's historical journey is almost as enigmatic as the image it bears. Tracing its path through history, we find a tapestry of mystery and reverence. From its early days in the Middle East to its arrival in Europe, the shroud has been a subject of fascination and controversy. First surfacing in mid-14th century France, it was dismissed as a forgery by the local bishop. This accusation did little to diminish its allure, as the shroud continued to attract attention and devotion. The bishop's skepticism was based on the lack of historical records and the sudden appearance of such a significant relic. Despite this early skepticism, the shroud's fame spread. Pilgrims and scholars alike were drawn to it, each bringing their own interpretations and beliefs. The shroud became a symbol of faith for many, while others saw it as a challenge to be deciphered. Passed down through generations, it eventually found its home in Turin, becoming an object of veneration and intense scrutiny. Today, it resides in the Cathedral of St. John the Baptist, where it continues to inspire awe and debate. The shroud's enduring legacy is a testament to its profound impact on history, religion, and science. For centuries, believers have found compelling evidence within the shroud's haunting image. The Shroud of Turin, a linen cloth bearing the image of a man, has been a subject of fascination and debate. Many see it as a tangible connection to the divine, a relic that holds the imprints of a momentous event in history. The anatomical details of the man's wounds, the crown of thorns, the spear wound in his side, all correspond with the gospel accounts of Jesus' crucifixion. These details are not just random marks, they align with the descriptions found in ancient texts, making the shroud a powerful testament to the events described in the Gospels. Some argue that the image itself could not have been created by human hands. The mysterious nature of the image, with its intricate details and lifelike qualities, has led many to believe that it is a miraculous imprint, beyond the capabilities of any artist or forger from any era. They point to the subtle three-dimensional qualities of the image, details only visible with advanced photographic techniques. Modern technology has allowed us to see the shroud in ways that were impossible before, revealing layers of information that add to its enigma. Further fueling the debate are the microscopic traces of pollen and plant life found embedded within the fibers. These tiny particles, invisible to the naked eye, tell a story of their own, suggesting a journey that spans centuries and continents. Analysis suggests these particles originate from the region around Jerusalem, lending credence to the shroud's claimed origins in the Holy Land. This connection to a specific geographic location adds another layer of authenticity, making the shroud not just a religious artifact, but a historical one as well. The ongoing research and discoveries continue to captivate both believers and skeptics, keeping the mystery of the Shroud of Turin alive. The 20th century ushered in an era of scientific inquiry into the shroud's authenticity. Researchers, driven by a desire to separate fact from faith, employed cutting-edge technology to unlock the secrets hidden within the ancient cloth. Chemical analysis, radiocarbon dating, and microscopic examination all aim to unravel the mystery of the shroud's origins. Each new finding added another layer to the puzzle, drawing us closer to, and sometimes further from, a definitive answer. Yet for every piece of evidence supporting the shroud's authenticity, skeptics point to inconsistencies that cast doubt on its miraculous nature. These inconsistencies range from historical gaps to scientific findings that challenge the shroud's origins. The debate is intense, with each side presenting compelling arguments that leave the public in a state of uncertainty. The lack of any clear historical record of the shroud before the 14th century is a significant hurdle. This absence of documentation raises questions about the shroud's true age and origin. Historians have scoured ancient archives and records, hoping to find any mention of the shroud prior to this period. But their efforts have largely been in vain. The mystery deepens as the trail goes cold, leaving a gap that fuels further skepticism. Critics argue that the shroud's first appearance coincides with a period when religious relics, both genuine and fabricated, were commonplace. During the medieval era, the demand for holy relics was high, and many forgeries were created to meet this demand. The shroud's sudden emergence during this time raises suspicions about its authenticity. Could it be just another artifact crafted to satisfy the spiritual and economic needs of the period? Adding to their skepticism are the results of the highly anticipated carbon dating tests conducted in 1988. These tests were seen as a definitive method to determine the shroud's age. Scientists from independent laboratories meticulously analyzed samples from the shroud, hoping to uncover the truth behind its origins. These tests, conducted by independent laboratories, dated the shroud to the medieval period, placing its creation centuries after the death of Jesus. The findings were clear and consistent, suggesting that the shroud was not the ancient relic many believed it to be. This revelation was a significant blow to those who had long held the shroud as a sacred artifact. The results sent shockwaves through the world, seemingly delivering a fatal blow to the shroud's claim as the burial cloth of Christ. The public reaction was one of disbelief and disappointment. For many, the shroud had been a symbol of faith and a tangible connection to the divine. The scientific findings challenged these deeply held beliefs, leading to a renewed debate about the nature of faith, evidence, and the intersection of science and religion. The controversy continues to this day, with new theories and discoveries adding layers to the already complex narrative of the shroud. Section 6. Artistic license or divine imprint. Despite the carbon dating results, believers remain undeterred. They argue that the samples tested may have been contaminated, tainted by centuries of handling, repairs, and exposure to the elements. Some point to the intricate details of the image, arguing that such artistry was beyond the capabilities of medieval forgers. Could the shroud be the product of an unknown artistic genius, or does it hold a deeper, more mysterious origin? Section 7. The carbon dating controversy. The 1988 carbon dating remains a point of contention. Was the sample truly representative of the original shroud? Some researchers believe that the sample used may have come from a section that was repaired during the Middle Ages, thus skewing the results. The debate over the validity of the carbon dating continues to this day, with some calling for fresh testing using more advanced techniques. Section 8, Between Faith and Reason. The Shroud of Turin occupies a unique space, a place where faith and science intersect. For believers, it is a powerful reminder of their faith, a tangible connection to the suffering and sacrifice of Jesus. For skeptics, it is a fascinating puzzle, a testament to the enduring power of belief and the human desire to find meaning in the unknown. Section 9, An Enduring Legacy of Wonder. The Shroud of Turin, regardless of its true origins, stands as a testament to the enduring power of mystery. It continues to captivate, to inspire both awe and skepticism. It prompts us to confront the limits of our understanding, to grapple with the intersection of faith and reason. In a world often searching for definitive answers, the Shroud remains an enigma, a silent sentinel to a mystery that may never be fully unraveled.